We're here today with Susan Carle from the Botanical Ark, which is the largest collection of ethnobotanical rainforest plants in the world.
Well, we've identified 4 pillars for conservation, which I think are really important. And I've been to a lot of conservation projects around the world, and I can tell you, when the last chimpanzee disappears from a piece of forest, the forest disappears. They're trying to save the chimpanzee, and they forget about the habitat where it grew up in. And so I'd like to think for us land-based creatures, there are 4 really important pillars. And the first one are green plants. We are here on this earth as guests of green plants. We can't survive without them. The second pillar has to be the animals, because the plants need the animals and vice versa. And also, 90% of conservation funding goes to save animals, not plants. And now, I don't care where the funding comes from. We appreciate it for the conservation efforts that have to be done. But the third important pillar has to be the indigenous people, because they've lived in these areas for thousands of years without destroying it and amassed this incredible knowledge base. We need that. We're the fourth pillar. We're the ones who want to save it. So if we can't work together to form a very strong foundation for conservation, we're in trouble. And I think we can. I think we just have to be more methodical about how we do it and more systematic, and we can be more successful. We're losing things too fast. Well, rainforest conservation is the motivator that keeps us going here, because we're losing about a football field of rainforest every 2 seconds around the world, and so it's very, very important. We use this tree every day of our lives, all of us, not just me, but all of us. It comes from the Amazon, and the plant is called bixa, and it produces this fruit. If you've ever been to the Amazon or seen documentaries, there's Amazonian Indians with this orangey red makeup all over their faces and their hair matted in it. It comes from this plant. Inside this fruit are some seeds. And if I just use a few of these seeds on my finger, you can see the beautiful color that comes out.
Oh,
now, the beauty of this coloring is that it's not poisonous. It's water soluble, so it washes off. It has no taste and no odor. So this is a very safe coloring for us to use as humans. Okay, this is the Bodhi tree. And the Bodhi tree is actually a cutting from the original tree in Sri Lanka, where one of the Buddhas was supposed to have received his enlightenment under. So I'm not sure how long you have to sit under it or meditate under it, but I walk under it all the time, and I'm waiting for that light bulb moment.